The Belgian Malinois and the German Shepherd may look similar and have shared some traits, but they are two incredibly different dogs. Welcome back to the Fenrir German Shepherd Show. If this is your first time here, my name's Will, I'm a canine behaviourist and I'm the founder and CEO here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. This channel is dedicated to helping you learn everything that you could possibly ever want to know about the beautiful German Shepherd, then how to become a high-level canine leader that can raise perfect German Shepherd companions. So if you love German Shepherds as much as we do here at Fenrir, start by hitting that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and you'll never miss a future German Shepherd video. So let's dive into today's video to cover the differences between the German Shepherd and the Belgian Malinois. And to start us off, let's talk about the history and origins of these two breeds. The German Shepherd story starts in the 1800s when German cavalry officer Captain Max von Stepnitz made it his mission to create a superior herding dog, though the breed was used for a type of herding called tending, where the dog acts as a living fence to keep charges in their designated location. He and others aligned with this goal searched all over Germany and brought together some of the most exceptional native herding dogs for the cause. Now, von Stepnitz created the first breed club for the German Shepherd dog and spent 35 years refining and getting the breed into the spotlight. While the breed excelled in its original purpose, all good things must come to an end, and the German Shepherd found itself displaced as more modernisation took its place. Though the breed was incredibly versatile, it quickly found its way into other roles, such as law enforcement and military work. The Belgian Malinois was created in the 1800s by shepherds. It hails from the city of Malines, which is in Belgium, for which its name is obviously derived. In its native country, the Mal is one of 4 Belgian shepherds and all considered the same breed in their originating country. The breed made it to the United States in 1911 and was used by US forces in the First World War. In the years following World War I, the number of the dogs plummeted outside of Europe, and it wasn't until the 1950s and 60s that they made a comeback in these other parts of the world. Now next, let's get into the differences in their appearance. Now the German Shepherd dog is instantly recognisable. They have that long, narrow muzzle with a scissor-like bite and tall, alert, erect ears. It is a muscular, agile dog with flowing motion when it moves. Its body is longer than it is tall, and males can be up to 26 inches tall and weigh around 90 pounds, while females can grow to about 24 inches and are usually around 70 pounds. Their top coat comes in 2 lengths. There's a standard version and a long-haired version. Initially, the breed came in a multitude of colours, including the traditional black and tan, solids, sables, but also brindle and merle. Today, the colour palette of the German Shepherd dog is much more refined, and in an official capacity, accepted colours include black and tan, black and red, sable, and black. Outside of accepted colour standards, we can also find German Shepherds who are white, liver, fawn, Isabella, grey, black and silver. And the brindle has now resurfaced thanks to some genetic mutation in certain lines. Now, the Belgian Malinois is somewhat similar looking to the German Shepherd, though there are some key differences. Males tend to be around the same height as a German Shepherd, with males getting to, again, around 26 inches and females around 24 inches. However, the males tend to be a lighter, more agile dog, with males weighing up to 80 pounds and females kind of up to top end 60 pounds.
Hey guys, I wanted to very quickly jump in and let you know about our Fenrir Odin lead if you've never seen it before. As a canine behaviourist, it's the lead that I designed and created myself to be the world's strongest lead for the world's most large, powerful dog breeds to still allow you complete control. We utilise the world's strongest buckle, matched with the military grade webbing that we use across our Odin range, alongside a fantastic handle at the top and a traffic handle at the bottom for increased control, even with the world's largest breeds. So if you want to know more information about our Fenrir Odin lead, the link will be down in the description box below. But until then, let's get back to the video you were just watching.
So then, what are the differences in temperament between these two breeds? Well, the temperament of the German Shepherd can vary between different lines. Working lines such as Eastern German working lines, Western German working lines, and Czech lines tend to be more on the high-strung side. This also includes more of a desire to work and higher drives. In comparison, the show lines and pet lines tend to be a little bit more subdued. Though the German Shepherd as a whole is incredibly incredibly intelligent, willing, courageous, and fiercely loyal. It can be incredibly challenging to find a German Shepherd with good temperament as a family companion, with the introduction of more high drive animals and nervousness that has cropped up in the breed over the years. Now, the Belgian Malinois is a smart, hard-working breed. They are profoundly loyal and live for their people, though this is a serious working dog with extremely high drives. The Malinois requires rigorous mental stimulation and a purpose, or they can quickly become seriously destructive and develop a slew of different behavioural problems. So now on to the differences in intelligence between the German Shepherd and the Malinois. And the German Shepherd is considered one of the world's smartest dogs. It finds itself frequently on the list of world's most intelligent dog breeds and reigns at the number 3 spot. This is an honour that is well deserved, as the German Shepherd is one of the most widely used dog breeds for an incredibly diverse list of tasks. Owners of this breed need to be on their A game and stay one step ahead of this incredibly clever breed. Even experienced owners may sometimes find themselves outsmarted and outmanoeuvred by their German Shepherd. Now, if we move on to talking about the Belgian Malinois, they're not really that far behind the German Shepherd in brains department, though it tends to be a bit more alert and very quick to react. This is an incredibly intelligent breed with the drive to back it up. This breed is capable of learning some of the most advanced obedience maneuvers out there. However, there are many Belgian Malinois out there that have more of a mind of their own, and they are not afraid to use it, which can be a massive challenge and incredibly frustrating for an ill-prepared canine leader. So then, if that's their intelligence, then what are the trainability differences between these two breeds? Well, the German Shepherd is one of the most trainable breeds in the world. On top of being able to learn incredibly advanced obedience skills, they also find themselves in an incredibly wide variety of field sports, such as herding, agility, Schutzhund, personal protection, service work, scent work, bomb detection, police work, military work, therapy dogs, obedience, rally, dock diving, and the list really does just go on and on. Odds are, if it can be done, the German Shepherd is there doing it. Now, the Malinois is an also incredibly biddable breed. While they are also skilled at performing various jobs, they tend to be a little more refined in the field of work than the German Shepherd. You will find Malinois in police and military work. Schutzhund, personal protection work is a massive area for this breed, tracking, obedience and herding. Belgian Malinois are easily motivated by play, so if you can make the experience fun for them, they are more than willing to participate and try to catch on to whatever it is that you want from them. Now, let's talk about energy levels, and the energy levels of these two breeds are pretty different, and let's start by discussing the German Shepherd. Now, a German Shepherd's energy levels can vary slightly, especially from the different lines we discussed earlier, but overall this breed is a fairly active one, though most do have an off switch. As they are working dogs, they require a lot of physical stimulation. At a minimum, they will need a long walk and a long play session every day to keep them content and to stop them from developing undesirable behaviours due to that pent-up energy. Now, the Malinois is a different level. You would be hard-pressed to drain a Malinois fully of all its energy. A long walk is not going to be enough for this breed. They require someone very active. Even if they do get enough energy to settle and not become destructive, you will find that they are always up for more activity, more exercise, more training, more obedience, more drills. It is always about more with the Malinois. So now let's discuss more of the health and life expectancy of these two breeds. And the life expectancy of a German Shepherd is between 7 and 10 years, and the breed faces an extensive list of health problems. Health problems known within the German Shepherd breed are hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, bloat, degenerative myelopathy, multi-drug sensitivity, and von Willebrand's disease type 1. Blue-coloured German Shepherds can also suffer from colour dilution alopecia, which does cause hair loss. Now, on the other hand, the Malinois has a much longer life expectancy and can live anywhere from 14 to 16 years of age. Now, possible health issues with this breed include bloat again, elbow and hip dysplasia again, some eye issues such as progressive retinal atrophy, anesthesia sensitivity and degenerative myelopathy. So then, what about the social needs of the two breeds? Well, both the German Shepherd and Malinois are people-oriented dogs. They want nothing more than to be with their people and to serve them. These breeds are fiercely loyal, and should the need arise, they would defend their owners with all of their courage and might. Now, neither of these breeds do well left on their own for long stints of time, as the entire world revolves around their owners to them. Now, while they love their whole families, they also tend to pick one person in the household to share a more special bond with that is unlike anything else. So then how do these two breeds match up on being child friendly? Well, the German Shepherd is typically an excellent dog to have around children, especially if they are raised with them or have proper socialisation with children from a young age. Though they can be energetic in their younger years and they may accidentally knock over young children. There is also something to be said for the herding instincts, which may get them into trouble with children if it is not properly addressed. Malinois can also be good with children if they grow up with them or have careful socialisation with them from the start. However, the Mal does have more of a pronounced prey drive than the German Shepherd, which could result in the Malinois that will give in to more intense chase if they are chasing young children that are high energy, yelling, running around all the time. Their energy level is also something to consider, and they should be able to receive proper exercise so that they don't accidentally play too rough and accidentally knock down or injure a child. So are either of these breeds good with small animals? Well, the German Shepherd can be very tolerant of other small animals, primarily, especially when raised with them. However, individuals out there might do well with one type of small animal and yet fail with another. So socialization from an early age is essential to minimize the dog from being a potential threat to any small animal. Taking the proper precautions and doing slow introductions is always an absolute must. Now, the Malinois can also be great with small animals, but the same rules really do apply. They should be socialised with a different variety of small animals from a very young age, and given their long lifespan, this is particularly important if one has any interest at all in bringing home a small, furry or feathered animal into the house within your Malinois' lifetime. The Mal does possess a higher prey drive than the German Shepherd, so they might be more likely to chase and try and seize a fleeing animal, and in additional socialisation may be required to ensure that that doesn't happen. So then how is the German Shepherd and Belgian Malinois like with other dogs? Well, the German Shepherd is typically an excellent choice to coexist with other dogs. They do exceptionally well with them, given they were raised with them or had proper socialisation with other canines from a young age. However, some individuals are intolerant of other dogs, especially of the same gender. Now, going over to the Malinois, like the German Shepherd, the Malinois can be exceptional with other dogs with the right tools, mainly exposure from an early age and consistent socialisation. Though, like the German Shepherd, they can be predisposed to not be as welcoming to dogs of the same sex. They also tend to be more aggressive with unknown dogs entering their territory because of those instinctual guarding instincts. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to get involved down in the comment section. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because we have 2 dedicated German Shepherd videos coming here to this channel every single week. So I can't wait to speak to you again on the next episode of the Fenrir German Shepherd Show.